Hello, everyone. Hi. It's been a week, about a week since my last update, and I last left you guys in kind of a cliffhanger of a moment, and it was I still on cycle 4 or was cycle 5 starting? And I now have the answer to that, and it was still cycle 4. Today would be cycle day 45? 45? Yes, 45. And the spotting that I talked about in my last video happened on cycle day 37, 38, and 39. It lasted for about 3 days. The day that I talked to you was the first day, and I was seeing what I described as kind of like a brown spotting going on. It wasn't very heavy, but it also wasn't like extremely light. The next day it got really, really light. There was no need for any type of a pad or anything of that nature. And then the next day it was even lighter, and it was just kind of like each time I went to use the restaurant and I wiped, there was a little a little bit of brown involved. So that went away, and I'm just kind of in a holding pattern now. If, according to my fertility friend, ovulation did not occur this cycle, and if it did occur at all, it could have been the 2 days that I was sick, because I did not take my temperature during those 2 days because I didn't feel like it was necessary, because I knew that it was not going to be accurate. I had been up and down all night long and never really got a full 3 hours of sleep. So if it did happen and my temperature rose during that time, I don't know. To say that, it has not sustained a rise, and so that is why I do not believe that I am pregnant by any means, even if I did ovulate. So if I did ovulate on the day that I possibly could have, my 2-week wait would be over tomorrow or Saturday. Plus, excuse me, I have the worst cough ever since I got sick. Plus, what was I saying, the 2-week wait. If I did ovulate the day, the 2-week wait would be over today or tomorrow. And then also, the longest cycle I've ever had since coming off of birth control has been 47 days. So that is 2 days away as well. So again, if I reach the 50-day mark on this cycle and nothing has happened, I will seek out medical attention, which is something that I'm probably going to do sooner or later. It just seems inevitable. The more that I talk to people and the more that I learn their stories and compare them to mine, it does not seem normal. It doesn't seem normal. And I say that to my husband all the time, and he gets so frustrated and mad at me because he's like, you need to calm down and blah, 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 and nothing's wrong. And I'm just like, look, if something seems wrong, then it probably something is wrong. And that's just the way that it is. And, I'm not upset about it because I know that it's not my fault. It's just nature, which sucks. So I know that me saying that I think something's wrong with me frustrates him, because then he starts thinking that something was wrong with him, and then it's really not my fault, it's his fault. And it's just this whole, you guys know, you guys have been there. So it just sucks. And, ugh. But, a little bit about my medical history. I've never been unhealthy. I'm overweight. Ugh, who's not? But every time I go to the doctor, they're like, oh, your cholesterols are good, your blood pressure is good, your insulins are good, nothing looks wrong. But the only thing that has ever been somewhat weird for me is that when I was 17, I had a physical done, and they checked my thyroid, and I have an irregularly shaped thyroid. It is not shaped like a butterfly. It's just shaped differently. I had an ultrasound done on it. They thought maybe it could be cancerous. It wasn't. Everything came back. I've had multiple thyroid screenings done on if it's hyperactive or underactive, and all of those have come back pretty normal. The only thing that I can complain about is, golly, I gain weight so freaking easily. Like, so freaking easily. Once I hit puberty, like, bam, I gained probably like 60 pounds in a year, and I gain it really super easily, and it takes me a really long time to lose it. And if I do lose it, it's because I'm eating like the bare minimum, only vegetables, only chicken, like that's it. And if I eat one cookie, it's like, bam, a whole love handle appears. So I know that is one of the signs of PCOS, is that you gain weight really, really, really easily because your hormones are not in balance. But, I had my thyroid checked out, and so I'm wondering if you know, this is a PCOS question. Is that something that they check when they check for if you have PCOS? Is that your thyroid has issues and it's not, does PCOS come from your thyroid? That is my question, because then if that's the case, I've had my thyroid checked multiple times and that doesn't seem to be an issue. So no, I have never had an x-ray or an ultrasound done on my ovaries or my uterus or anything of that nature. So that would probably be the next step to figure out if I have PCOS. I don't know. So I'm hoping that AF starts soon, and that if it doesn't start soon, it's because I'm pregnant, and by some miracle of God, my temps have not risen, but I still am pregnant. I don't know. There's that cough again. So hopefully some of you guys can shed some light. I do have an Instagram now. I did not have an Instagram the last time I talked to you guys. I don't think I did. I have an Instagram now. It's SamanthaJ_TTC. I'll put the link below. Follow me there. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe. Thumbs up. Let's go on this magical journey together of not knowing anything at all. Bye, everybody.